Hello everyone! Today we're working on this jade plant that was donated to me, and I chose to do a video because these are the most common issues I encounter when working with jade plants. So let's get started. Usually the first thing that people do to solve the leaning issue is to stake the plant, which is putting a stick in the middle and tying it with a rope or something similar. While that might work, that's not what your plant is telling you. The first thing we're going to do is release some of the weight off the plant, and that will give it time for the stem to get stronger. And we're going to accomplish that by doing some pruning and removing some of the damaged leaves. I usually don't cut the branches growing upwards, but this one is too tall compared to the branches next to it, so we're gonna prune it. Remember that whenever we cut branches in the middle or at the ends, we're gonna promote new offsets, new babies. For branches that are growing downwards, we wanna remove them completely. Okay, now let's remove all the damaged leaves. We're going to start on the other side of the plant, and we're going to follow the same process. We need to remove all the branches pointing downwards, and we're going to prune some of the branches pointing upwards. There are several damaged leaves on this side, and we're going to be removing all. In this example here, the main stem is not strong enough to handle the weight of this branch, so we're gonna prune it here. For this other branch, we are going to keep the branch growing upwards, and we're going to remove the one sticking out. Okay, we're done with our pruning, and as you can see, I didn't go too drastic, and that's because in a few weeks we can cut more if needed. My recommendation to you is that you do your pruning in 2 different phases to avoid over pruning your plant. Now we will focus on the soil which means we are going to be repotting. But before we remove our plant from this pot, we're going to measure our pot for future reference. It measures about 9 inches tall by 9 inches wide. So this is a 2-gallon pot. And we see the first problem here. This plant doesn't have any soil. This is just dirt, which means that it will develop a weak root system. And we have the next problem here. Can you spot it? Look at the root system. It is sitting at the surface of the soil. This tells me that they haven't repotted this plant for a while, and this is why it is important to repot your plant about every 6 months, especially when you start with the small jade plant. This third one doesn't belong here, so we will remove it and we'll keep the other two together because they look so beautiful together. We are ready to plant our jade and we will use a smaller pot. That's correct, we will downgrade instead of upgrading the size of our pot. We have our succulent soil ready and a pot with proper drainage holes. Look at how many cuttings we got that can be used for propagation. However, today I'm not showing how to do propagation, but you can click on the link above for a video that shows how to do propagation out of cuttings. Okay, we're almost done here, and now it is just a time of waiting and see how our jade plant recovers and how it sprouts new offsets. It has been 3 weeks since we started working on this jade plant and it is recovering well, but we need to prune 2 more branches and those are going to be the last ones I prune for a while. Okay, now it has been a total of 8 weeks, and look at how beautiful our plant looks. It is super healthy. I really love it. And as always, I like to show the results, because without results, videos are useless, at least for me. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.